Stones unturned, every letter burned. I read and reread every word, and I was misheard. So I'll get out of this shallow grave, wash my claim from your name. Oh, disguise me inside cryptic prose, caught between the lines that we chose. Nothing else can see these roots. Nothing but our shared youth. Stones unturned, every letter burned. I read and reread every word, and I was misheard. So I'll get out of this shallow grave, wash my claim from your name, and in hope of kindled flame, ashtray whispers of blame. Where I elude you, you erode me. When I elude you, you erode me. So I'll get out of this shallow grave, wash my claim from your name, and in hope of kindled flame, ashtray whispers of blame. Ashtray whispers of blame. Ashtray whispers of blame. I wouldn't ask you to treat me kind. Wouldn't ask you to read my mind. But I might ask for you to stay.
is cooking! Hello everybody, welcome to the Lowest 5 Show. My name is Pyrus Manaburst, and we are live today with Tales of Density. Is that Mary?
Yeah, that's Mary.
She looks a lot cooler in this than she did.
That's
so she
the
is
image.
an interesting queen.
Yeah, and that's the image that I saw her in one of the games.
I don't remember her in the game. You're talking about let's look
like
that
the
up.
mini game.
Because I don't remember her at all. I know what you're talking about. It's the Tales of Berseria card game. Character cards, here we go. Riksenno Ayu?
Those are the
Heroic Scion. That's the Japanese version. It's called Battle Tested Hero. It's the Heroic Scion. We have, there we go. She's not there. No, sorry, that's Fantasia, my bad. She's still not there.
Okay, so then she must have been in the Graces game.
What am I hearing? Hold on. The Graces game is more likely, but we didn't play all that much of that. We played like 7 rounds of the Tales of Berseria game.
Well, I know, but I remember seeing her face before.
Laloid? They cut out the best character.
No, that's all of them.
No.
Oh, Kratos.
Where's Daddy?
Well, he doesn't stay in the party. Check the Tales of Graces game. I'm surprised they didn't put Mary in it. Put everybody else.
She doesn't have a sword, so at least not yet. It didn't look like she had a sword in there. Magic Carta. Magic Carta has like all of them because they all have quotes. Yeah, there she is. No, that's Chelsea. My bad. There she is.
There she is. Yeah, that's why I recognize her.
Whoa! What the hell? Okay, you can start the game. What?
That's why I burned my skin.
Ouchie.
Ew, why would you touch it?
An excellent question. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I burned myself, so I'm showing him because it's red, and he touches it.
Yo, how you doing, Liam? Yeah, he might be stupid.
Hi, Liam.
He might be stupid. Can I see her picture in this game? Because I don't remember her being dark skinned. Oh god, we're fighting.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god. He might be stupid.
Look, she's dark skinned. Well, she's tan. She's not. Like, she's dark skinned.
She might as well be black in a Japanese video game from the early 2000s.
That is a good point.
Have you met Usopp?
He touched my burn, Liam.
He saw it.
I showed him my burn, and he touched it.
I said, this one? I'm so sorry. It's not funny.
No, it's not.
Yeah, see? What?
That's darker than the other character.
But look at her picture in Tales of Graces.
We can change her name.
Look at her picture in Tales of Graces. Compare it, and like, I'm not sure she's darker than the other characters.
She is.
I want to see. I want to see it. If you're coming, I want to see it. Circle.
Fucking.
He's Palais. Can't you just R1 and stuff? She's pale. Side button, maybe? She's pale.
Very pale.
He's pale. They have like almost the same.
She's
like
pale.
She's like one tone darker.
I think she's supposed to be darker.
I'm laughing because that's how I make things less awkward, honestly. I'm laughing at my own stupidity, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't know why I did that. There's no reason.
Actually, really.
I would never have seen this and said she's dark. Outside of, like, the other characters.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing her compared to the other characters, and I see her as my skin tone. Maybe a bit lighter.
Might be a little lighter than you.
Yeah. But they also didn't have the ability back then to make really dark characters.
That's not true. What else was on the PS1? The ability! The ability! If you could put brown on Ruti's armor, you could put brown on a character's skin.
But that brown doesn't exist as a skin tone.
what do you... If you took the tone that they have on the shaded bits,
Okay, yeah, fair.
you could put it for another character.
Yeah, that's
We
true.
don't have the tech is a stupid excuse for people to not put black people in their games.
I've never seen a really dark character.
Because people are racist.
I know. But even in, like, it wasn't until recently that I started seeing more black characters.
That's because, okay, it's come in like multiple wives. Doesn't beat my...
I can't go anywhere. What am I supposed to do?
I'm glad I'm not the worst then, Liam. To be fair, this wasn't hurting me though. What are you supposed to have? Oh yeah, double kill.
Yeah, like,
You can see the shoes a little bit. Definitely see it.
that's Ruti. She's
No, I'm
over
looking
there.
at Mary.
Oh, okay.
Compared to
Ruti
Stan.
is also a little bit darker than the others, but she's not as dark. So I can't go this way.
Well, let's leave the water stuff. Maybe there's a switch. The whole fiasco, you're on thin ice. Oh no. So we get the sorcerer's ring.
Wait, I have no idea what to do here.
Maybe we leave?
This is where we're supposed to be. We're in the underwater city.
Is there any other paths from here?
You skipped a whole bunch of stuff.
I tried to go for the, oh, wow, ropers. Those actually didn't change much from, like, this game to the Taylor games, because the Taylor Grace's ropers look exactly like that.
You know what? They're so creepy.
I mean, are ropers not supposed to be creepy? Like, these are less creepy than the 5th edition ones. The 5th edition ones have faces.
Oh man, I'm so excited for the game, but I gotta do some video calls with one of the players. She needs help building her character.
Makes sense, yeah. Does she have a concept? You could at least get her to tell you, like, what the
Not
storyline
yet.
is.
She's
There's someone talking in the back. Okay, so we're going that way, I guess, up.
great. Where am I supposed to go from in the back?
Hey, no, you try, like, 2 things. Relax.
I'm
Then
pressing.
you interact with the big chunk of it.
No, I've been trying to interact with these things. Maybe.
I doubt
I
it.
was thinking maybe I cast a spell or
Nah,
something.
nah, if we had precedent for that, maybe, but they never told us that we could use spells outside.
But, yeah.
Then go see the waterway again. Let's see what we got.
It actually like really hurts. Like it's bothering me.
As for black representation, it's not super great. Like, we get a lot more black characters in modern media, yes.
It feels so forced too. I hate it.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
So what happens a lot nowadays in media?
Don't you give me this diversity, they force diversity.
They are doing diversity and it's great. But at the same time, there are times where like it feels like, oh, you're just the token black character because they have to have somebody.
I couldn't name a single time where I could think that. That's the problem. People say that all the time, and they're like, oh, they're forcing diversity, and I couldn't name a single time. And every time they name it, it's not that. Like, oh, for example, oh, they're making the Assassin's Creed game have a black character. Why would they do that when they could put a Japanese character in the game?
No, I don't mind that.
Who are the two main characters in the newest Assassin's Creed game?
I have no idea.
Yasuke, who you can play if you want to play a warrior style combat, or I don't remember the name of the main character who is a woman, but there's a woman character who's a ninja.
Ooh, nice.
She's from Japan. They're complaining that they didn't put a Japanese character as a main character. Are you seeing the discrepancy here?
Both these characters sound like they're Asian.
Yasuke is the... He's not Asian. Yasuke is the one and only recorded black samurai. Whether or not he was a samurai is for an annoying amount of debate, but he is far and beheld as the only black samurai in Japanese history. He was a...
He born in Japan?
No, he was an African slave brought to Japan by a merchant. Nobunaga saw this massive mountain of a man and said, that guy could be a bodyguard.
Yep.
I want
okay.
to buy him. And he
Fair.
trained him in the ways of sword fighting because he wants a retainer.
Okay,
So
yeah,
he
no,
made him a
that's fair.
retainer.
That's fair. I didn't know this history, so
Mhm.
that's why I'm like.
So that's Yasuke. That is their one main character. And he's well known. He's got a Japanese anime based off of him.
Okay. I don't know what to do.
You can't cross like on that weird like output thing.
No.
So people got mad about that. People get mad about South of Midnight existing, which is kind of cringe because South of Midnight is a game by black people for black people in black America. People get mad about. Yeah, I see that you can't do it. You tried the water, I know, but
Yeah, and like.
okay, try to leave again. Maybe they said they heard something in the back and he was like, "Oh, keep going." So yeah, Usopp is generally accepted to be a black character in One Piece, but like, okay, does it make us turn around?
Yeah.
The problem with Usopp's representation is they did the thing that they drew him in a weird way, and that is that he looks like a minstrel show character.
Because that's how they used to draw them.
But that's awful because
Yeah.
minstrel that art style, that design of like big lips and like big pink lips specifically,
Yeah, that
is-
was for black people, and the nose was for Jewish.
it was for black people specifically when white people were costuming themselves as black people because black people weren't performers. So they would do what?
Blackface.
Yeah, they would blackface, and part of the blackface was the lips. And unfortunately, in the year of our Lord 2025, people still draw black characters like that in anime and manga.
I have seen quite a few that don't do that, but
No, there's some really good characters, like in Soul Eater, the black character, and that's like a 20-year-old anime and manga, right? The black characters are pretty cool. Fire Force also has a fantastic black character whose power is all based off like the Yoruba.
oh yeah, and like I've seen some where like I've seen one where like, they actually do this justice. I've even seen a '90s one that has done them.
You know which one surprised me that they did them justice?
What?
Naruto.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was so fucking happy about that.
Like, all the black characters in Naruto are, one, bona fide, super cool.
Oh yeah.
Two, they all have, like, a phenomenal amount of detail that you would see only in black people. So, like, the hairstyles, the hair types, the colors, in various shades. They're not just one shade, like, thrown across. They have their own, like, their own thing, right? Their whole own culture. They're not all forced to be slaves for no reason, just
Yeah.
for plot relevance. There's almost no racism to them. The only thing that I want to give them as a minus is that for some reason, they have lightning powers like almost every black superhero in media.
Well yeah, but they're also the clan. But
They could have been literally any other clan
They could.
and still been black and have all that. Why are
I think it has to do with one of their gods, or not their gods. Like one of their beliefs.
it doesn't matter what the in-universe belief is if
No,
that's written
not-
by a person.
Not in the universe. I mean, out here. I think there's a representation that they're trying to do.
There has to be a reason we're linking lightning and black people. There has to be. I just don't know why, and it happens so weird, and like, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
Like, name a black superhero that doesn't have lightning powers.
There's only like 3 black. Mal. No.
Nope. The only black Spider-Man has what extra power?
Shock. Shocker has lightning powers. Oh no, one of the daughters of
Black Lightning?
yeah.
No.
She doesn't have lightning powers. She has thunder powers.
Same thing. Because Storm doesn't have lightning powers, she still does lightning stuff.
Yeah.
War Machine? You know what? I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
That's a good choice.
That is a very good one. If you're wondering, I'm trying to figure out.
By extension, Ironheart also.
Yeah.
Static Shock's also a black guy.
Well, yes, Static Shock and Black
W.
Lightning are from DC.
And they both have lightning powers.
Yeah. And then the daughters, one has lightning powers and one it's similar to thunder.
You could argue maybe Black Panther.
Yeah. Because he doesn't have lightning powers. He doesn't have.
I'm not sure about the comics.
he doesn't have lightning powers in the comics.
Jason Dispatch, cool. We can take any hero. I'm not sure because you haven't read every comic, and Vibranium does some really weird stuff. We're like lightning adjacent when it comes to like kinetic energy.
Which is basically what Miles does. Is he takes
He does more than that. He's got, like, you can literally channel. It's bioelectricity.
Yeah, bioelectricity.
Is it underwater? There we go. Wow, I'm fast at writing today. What the hell?
I feel like it has something to do with that chain, but I can't do anything.
That's giving me, like, I need a sorcerer's ring vibe, you know what I mean?
We didn't miss it, did we?
The sorcerer's ring is doubtful. Pull some of the wreckage away. Oh.
Oh?
Yeah, you know that stuff on the side? Hold the circle button and move with it. That's the steam. I don't want that next. Mr. Terrific. Yes, that is the that's the guy that shows up in the new Superman Superman movie.
He wasn't originally black.
Well, he has that as a. I think that's cool too because he's actually. I like the way that he challenges the stereotypes for black superheroes because not only does he not have lightning powers, but he's all about being super smart.
Yeah, it was originally a white character.
Cyborg has been generally accepted as having lightning powers, unfortunately, because he's electrically run.
So I'm supposed to take this.
Yeah, you can yoink that. There you go.
I should have tried that.
So while I wouldn't have thought Cyborg had lightning powers, it appears that the people who usually challenge or ask that question in Comic-Cons will usually say, nah, he's got lightning powers, which, unfortunate.
Yeah, because he's attached to a father box.
I have no idea what that means. And I know they didn't talk about it in Teen Titans.
No, they did not. So the point about Cyborg is that he was originally like in a really bad accident, right? But his father was working on alien tech that involves there's a father box and a mother box. Now they are opposing forces, but they are actually
Visually cool and versatile.
but they are often
Oh no, DC! Established by Black Lightning in the 70s, because they would stop, they didn't want to pay royalties for Black Lightning. They just kept making Black Lightning type characters with different names. And that's why you have such a plethora of, like, legacy black characters
4 for you, 4 for me.
that have lightning powers since the 70s, dude.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
It's such a shame, like, and this is kind of like, I believe, it feels like it's a part of, like, a problem, mental block that, like, writers will have or artists will have where they'll draw characters that look like them, right? So, like, a lot of comic book artists, right, for the longest time were all white men.
Oh yeah, they made when Nick Fury became Samuel L. Jackson, they changed him in the comics.
Yeah, I know, because he bought the rights to the image. He bought the rights to the character. He's like, this is me now.
They changed it just before he bought the rights.
Yeah, so
He bought the rights after they changed it.
So like when people are just writing a new character, like the first thing they're gonna do is, oh, this guy looks like me, maybe I'll change something. And then because most of them are white artists, right, white men, they're gonna make white characters, and then they'll eventually go, well, I need a black character to do, you know, to at least get the world to look a little more realistic at best, or check a box at worst. It's so the easiest.
But yeah, so Cyborg was actually fused with a father box. They're alien sentient tech.
Oh, so it's the same thing as Blue Beetle, but less aggressive.
Yeah, kind of, because they're very, they don't have emotions. Like, have you watched Young Justice?
No, I've been tempted, but
It's really good.
I know, but DC. And I like, the problem I have with DC is a lot of the heroes I just don't like. Like, I think that the whole Bat character, the Bat family, they're boring to me.
Hey!
No? They have
No.
no, like, they have, like, they're all just your regular, decular martial artists with a lot of oomph to them, and like, by all no disrespect to them, they just don't vibe with me. It's like,
They're smart.
sure, but
Most of them have tragic backstories.
So does every superhero.
Yeah, I know.
It's
But like, theirs are more like everyday. Like, I guess it's.
yeah, I can watch Daredevil for that, and I like him a lot better because he has like his whole lawyer thing going on too, and I also really enjoy, for whatever messed up reason, his inner conflict regarding how he's a man of faith, putting on a devil costume and go beat the crap out of people.
Well, and I know for Dick Grayson, he was meant to be the light against the dark, and then Jason was supposed to mirror his dark, Batman's dark.
Mirrored his freak.
Um,
Oh, that was a sword disc.
um, oh my god, I love Jason Todd. Poor boy.
I also really don't like any of Batman's bad guys.
Really?
You know,
Okay.
I think Joker was interesting for like 5 minutes to me, and then I got bored.
Joker's fucking terrifying in the third edition of him.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, he's like usually small-time crime unless you match him up with another hero. Because the second that it gets to be more than just Gotham-bound, other heroes get involved.
Well, yeah, because they're not allowed in Gotham.
Yeah, but I don't like the other heroes either. It's like, I think that the Batman games were fun because... That's not even true. I liked them up to a certain point. I couldn't even finish Arkham City without streaming it. And Arkham Knight is so boring. Because they force you to use the Batmobile all the time. And
yeah,
it's just...
I liked Arkham City, or Arkham Asylum.
It's so big in a stage where I want to be one guy. I don't like being a kaiju. I don't like being a car in my open world beat the crap out of thugs game.
Yeah.
Gotham Knights, couldn't stand it.
Batman doesn't do just small-time crime.
He does Gotham stuff, and that's small time compared to other... Like, if you were going to compare him on scale to other superheroes, they would call him street level because of the fact that, like, outside of Gotham, he doesn't do anything that's not with the Justice League.
Yeah, but his villains are like...
And it's for...
His villains are fucking nuts.
It's fine. He beats up the poor and mentally... Thank you for the reset, Liam, for the record. He does do that. And,
There was an episode in Batman the Animation where you find out that there's a warden who's abusing the inmates who happen to be his villains. And he actually, because he's on the committee board for Arkham Asylum,
yeah.
and he pours a lot of money into it because he actually wants them to get better. He manages, he realizes, like, they all, like, hide and whatnot for it, and he encourages Harley to actually speak up. And insists on them being treated like humans.
Yeah, Billy's dead.
Yeah, she
There we go. Translated into a donation as previously discussed. She like? Oh, she's not back up yet. I think Superman is a great Paragon type character, but I don't like those storylines.
I don't mind Superman, but he's not my favorite DC.
We gotta deal with Billy a little bit. I think I like the idea of the Superman stories more than I like actually reading through or watching them. I think Wonder Woman's also just another meh for me because, yeah, sure, she's a super cool women's superhero, but she's also a bastardization of Greek mythology.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying. I think that in concept, Superman's cool because of what he's done, like, from a historical standpoint for what comics do, but I don't think that he's super fun to read or consume media for. I think that... I think Green Lantern's a concept that I don't like the execution for, actually.
I like him as... Oh, that's another one without the second Green Lantern.
John Stewart?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that part of the challenge was to make him not like a successor character type duo. But
Except he was a successor.
yeah, exactly. Is that one of the things is that you don't want him to just be a successor to another hero, a white superhero that you're just kind of dealing with like.
Yeah, and he was a successor to that white superhero, and then that white superhero came back to life and got him another ring.
Yeah, no. So I don't want to eliminate. I think he's a good choice. I don't think the constructs. There again, it's almost lightning adjacent because they're light constructs, but it's light. It doesn't do zappy stuff. It doesn't look the same as the lightning does. It doesn't have like. What do you? Your mouth mold just melted together.
Yeah, they didn't melt enough. I cooled it too much. And it feels wrong to leave them in the bottom of the cup. Honestly, I like both. I don't mind both.
I'm looking at like. Flash most times can fix every problem. Which is kind of, yeah, Flash is my favorite in Justice League, the animated series, and I think that it's a monument to the capacity that the Justice League animated series had to be good. That I really enjoyed watching it as a kid. You don't understand her powers. What do you mean? She's strong, fast, can make you tell the truth. I think they kind of made her like. I don't know. I feel like with Wonder Woman, it's like, yeah, a lot of her stuff is gadgets too, right? But
Yeah.
like,
Except for her super
fantasy
strength.
gadgets.
I think it's she has gear from Heroes of the Past. Like
Yeah.
her belt is meant to be similar to Hercules' belt.
It's the belt of, I believe it's
Might be the belt.
the belt from the Amazon thing, isn't it?
Yeah, all the gear the Amazons have.
No, but like specifically the, I forget the name of the queen who fought and beat Ares, I think. Penthesilea. Then it's not her, I don't think. Rope, bullets, and super strength, but not like great super strength. Yeah, she's not. She's got an invisible plane that they don't use anymore.
Yeah, because they gave her the ability to fly.
Lasso will force you to do the truth because the
Yeah, the
invisible plane
lasso
was
of
stupid.
Hestia.
Hestia is the goddess of the hair.
Yeah, so it's the lasso of truth.
I don't. Okay.
The bracelets of submission,
That's
which
not.
are
Why would you give? Oh, okay.
indestructible metal bracelets that can deflect bullets' energy blasts and
Uh-huh.
attacks.
Yeah.
The tiara is a golden headpiece with a red
That's
star.
right. It's a boomerang.
Yep. She has the sword and shield, a powerful, often god-forged sword and shield.
Often Godforged, but no name for it. That's great.
Yeah. And then the rest of her suit is also armor.
Yeah,
From
but
the
it's
Absolute
also like what armor? She has no leg protection, no arm protection outside of the bracers. She's got a corset and that's it, and panties. That was her armor. But yes,
But she's also made out of clay.
all humans are in Greek mythology.
Well, it's they talk about how like her mother was born as a human,
Yes.
but she was made out of clay by Ares and the queen.
Yes, but that's another bastardization of Greek mythology. She's just a Greek mythology human with some like diet versions of Superman's power.
Yes.
And like emphasis on the diet because what do you mean?
What I
You
think-
can't fly by yourself.
Hawkgirl is interesting, in which she's an alien who ended up in ancient Egypt and was
I-
a pharaoh.
Would not mind
She actually was a
seeing
pharaoh.
more of Hawkgirl because we always see her in like modern or most media outside of comic books with others, right? She was in the new Superman movie again, and
She was in
she
DC.
she was mega bonkers in the new Superman movie.
She was introduced in Flash and then ended up in DC Legends.
Oh, she wasn't there. Okay, cool.
She was only there for like 2, maybe 3
Do
seasons.
you want to unparalyze yourself real quick? Also, I think that's her Ophelia. Do we have something on paralyze you?
Whatever you're looking for.
Yeah, in Justice League, she came to invade Earth, and she's like actually psych. It's just she's just like Green Martian all over again. Panacea bundle, dude. She's just a Green Martian with all the Green Martian stuff. Green Martian's also
Hey!
like super black person coded.
Ah!
Ada, X is no, circle is yes. Most of the PS1 games actually do. Final Fantasy VIII does it too. Yeah, kind of. Unless she already has it equipped. She might already have one equipped. No,
She has the
Gemrod.
I bought that for her.
I feel like because that's how computers speak, actually.
They said go upstairs, but like the doors are closed.
Yeah.
They don't open.
That was a thing. We're looking for someone who's talking.
Yeah, and it sounds like they're coming from above us.
Coming from above us.
Yeah, I don't like Hawkeye though. I hate him. Hawkman, yeah, he has a tendency of stalking Hawkgirl because she doesn't remember her past lives, and they were originally a couple. In every other past life, they were a couple, except for in this current one where she ends up with John Stewart.
And rock on John Stewart, I guess. Yeah, I think those, like I said, I think those characters are like meh.
Who else is there? Oh, I like the tribal girl.
The tribal girl?
Yeah, there's a girl who has amulets that are tribal. I don't remember her character.
There's so many tribes in the world. What do you mean by tribal?
She grew up in America, but her ancestors came from a certain tribe in Africa that has that has an amulet that gives her abilities. I can't remember what they. Oh, I think it's Tigress.
Don't you want a Batman villain?
No. Well, yes, but no. So there's two Tigresses. There's the Marvel one, who is a villain, and then there is.
That's not Tigers.
Vixen. That's what she
Vixen.
uses. Yeah, but they do Tigress for somebody else.
Tigers is from, Oh, see, we needed to open it with the pickaxe.
So we have like a whole bunch of doors we can have with it.
Fine Saber. I think we already have one of those. It would be for Mary, I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
I bought things before you
Yeah.
lost us our money.
I did not lose us our money. It was...
You went to go get the
It
treasure!
was scammed off of me by
you
an
could've-
upstart young child who said he was going to give me the treasure. I'll put it on him. Give it to Mary. If it's better.
It's better in attack than nothing else. It brought 2 stats down. But it brought attack up quite a bit.
Hey, wait, I'm Mary.
Yep. You don't want to put it on you.
Well, because nobody else should equip. I know that Philia probably can't equip it, and Mary doesn't have a Swordian, so the Swordians are just going to get stronger over time.
Yeah. Vixen is a good character. There's not a lot of stories about her.
I don't think I'm even debating that they're good characters. I just don't like
Well,
them.
she doesn't have lightning powers.
She's black.
Yeah. She actually ends up dating Black Lightning or Lucas from the Batman series. I think it's Lucas. It might just be Lucas.
Gonna name the black girl too.
Who's the Black Batman?
From the TV series.
Which-
The black girl. TV series.
Oh yeah, when they changed who Batwoman was after
The one from the Flash series.
yeah, she showed up in Supergirl.
She had her own series, like one season.
Yeah. She originally started off being white. They did a white girl, and then they didn't like her.
I guess it's not the same
I can't
character then.
remember what. No, it's the same character.
Because they're from different realities.
Yeah, they're different realities, but they're the same character. It's part of why the show was canceled.
People don't like it when they change their actors now.
everybody's
I've heard most of what happens in season 4, and it's not looking good. I'm gonna be real.
yeah, and like honestly, a lot of people were comparing the two and they're like, it would have been good had we not had Henry Cavill.
I think that like it's irrelevant from what I've heard, irrelevant of what they've done with the actor.
Yeah. Why are you pulling?
It sounded like they just had a bad plot for season 4 because like
They did. I mean, Henry was fighting it.
no, that's not why they fired him.
They fired him because he was too outspoken about it.
That's what people kept saying to kind of heroify him.
No, that's what he said.
Yeah, you're gonna trust him when the real reason is because he was creepy to women on set? That was what was being stated by literally everybody else. Except for fanboys. I wish it was that he fought for the series, like,
But he did do that.
integrity, okay? But, like... but we have his word versus public statements versus other actors' words, and the way that he's acted on other sets, which is really unfortunate.
Damn. I like it.
Well, he kind of... I think he flew under the radar for a while, like... in a good way, as in, like, he kept himself better. Like,
That's where I need to go, but I took a gamble.
another one. Where do we get those identified?
I don't know, but the last one I did, I just gave it to somebody and it was done.
They usually are. Who'd you give it to?
I gave it to
We have two of them. They're not...
the boy at the bottom.
Well, we have two of them, but they don't have any identifiers. No, you have to equip it.
Oh, great.
Yeah, because they're
They're
not identified.
so we can't. Superheroes.
He had such a nice blood, too.
I'm so good at the role. You hear the voice from above.
Thanks, Phil. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think that, like, and like
Oh, right, we're getting her sword in.
I don't know that she'll have a sword damage. Oh, right,
She's
she
the
is
only one who
hearing
can
it.
hear it.
That's correct. Yeah, makes sense. I think that like on the other side, like the Marvel superheroes I really like are like really cool. Like Ghost Rider, I think is cool. I don't know much. I haven't read enough of his comics because holy crap, it's hard to find them in the right order.
Yeah, I'm okay with Ghost Rider. Like,
He's got a fire upside down.
that.
It's perfect. I like this. I like his penance still concept. I think that's really cool too.
Yeah, that's a cool concept.
I think the chains is like a pretty unique weapon that they've given that like we don't see all that often. We see a lot of superheroes do hand-to-hand combat and like martial arts, which fine, I get it. In the modern day, it's either that or you fight with guns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
there we go.
So I'm a fan of the chain as a concept. Is this the central area?
Give me the marshmallows.
I'm assuming it's a femme sword.
Welcome, Villia
Felice.
Who are you?
That voice. Clement. Yeah, it's a girl.
Can it be? Oh, it's you. You're spoiling this
Poignant.
poignant moment.
Are you a swordian?
That is correct, sir. My name is Clement, an authentic swordian.
Authentic. Clement, the Eye of Antimony was stolen.
I had a feeling something was wrong. That's why
I decided to wake up.
And I selected Philia as my new mistress.
Oh, Mist West.
I'm not qualified to... You can hear my voice, can't you? Yes. Then that settles it. You have a hidden skill within you. What if Mary has a swordian, but because she lost her memory, she has no idea where it is?
Maybe.
All I did was to wake up. Wake it up. Why me? Well, I prefer a young, beautiful woman, girl as my mistress.
Oh, princess.
You dirty old man.
Man, Clement is a girl name.
It's a guy.
No, it's Clement.
Except they just called him a dirty old man.
It's feminine. It's a feminine name. I look it up. I don't believe Clement is masculine. It don't make no sense.
Might be a unisex name.
It's not. It's French
Okay.
for Clement. I guess spoilers. Okay. Looks like a dude to me. It's his last name, which makes more sense. Oh, another old man character.
No!
Oops! I shouldn't have said that. Also, I'm the king in disguise.
It's not as bad as the other voice. I'm so glad he hasn't spoken.
Clement, I'm disappointed in you. Hey, don't look at me like that. Can't you take a dumb joke?
I'm
Here,
pretty,
Philia, take me in your hand.
I'm pretty sure he's younger than you're making him seem.
Who? Clement?
No.
No, I said old man.
Hey, Philia. Are you sure about using that thing?
No, it's dirty. Don't touch it. You'll get syphilis.
What?
What do you mean by that thing?
Ruthie, watch your mouth. I know it's a sword, but it's really a dirty old man inside. Think about what you're doing.
You'll catch the gross.
Clement is willing to lend me his powers. Well, yeah, but Ruthie, you're a strong woman,
Stan just
so you
turning
might not
around.
understand what I'm talking about. I want to carry my own weight amongst you and not be a burden, so...
You have alchemy.
Well, I guess I'm wasting my time. Oh, whatever. Do what you want. Clement, I'll accept your offer.
A wise choice, Philia. There will be many trials ahead of you, but I feel you will conquer them all. Also, I'm the king in disguise.
Thank you.
Okay, we should return to the Sea Dragon quickly.
Yeah, we'll be in trouble if the ship leaves us.
I'm not gonna talk about that weird... Okay. The weird hologram thing?
Let me see if I can...
Probably not.
Yeah.
It's just there. It just exists.
Maybe we'll have to come back later, but I don't care.
You know who's a...
Yeah, I think we have to come back later because of all the water.
You know who's a black superhero that doesn't have lightning powers?
Who?
Spawn. Spawn. Spawn? S-P-A-W-N.
I don't remember the stuff.
He's the one who read more stuff about comics.
Yeah. But I was still limited in what I could grab.
I don't know if we should call him a superhero though.
Is he an anti-hero?
He's something. He's kind of like Ghost
Spawn
Rider.
sounds familiar, but I don't remember what he's
I'm
from.
gonna show you. He's from the comic book Spawn.
Okay, is it a Dark Horse?
I think it's his
comic?
Dark Hood. Horse, yeah, Dark Horse.
I haven't read Dark Horse comics.
You have to have seen this guy at least once, man.
Yes, I've seen it once.
Yeah.
Once.
Yeah.
And that was when he did a crossover with Batman.
I don't know who designed it.
Yeah, Spawn Batman was when I saw him, but it was only that one time.
Publisher's Image Comics, created by Todd McFarlane. Who do I know that name from?
Oh, that's him.
Canada.
He worked on...
He was the artist to draw the first full appearances of Venom.
Okay.
And occult anti-hero character spawned from his high school portfolio. That's so funny. I was looking at Spawn and I'm like, what I know of Spawn is he's got like a living cloak and his body can do things that I was like, it's giving Venom. And
How much
apparently
you
there
want-
were...
How much you want to bet that was his D&D character?
No, I said his... I don't think he played it. Well, maybe... well, you never know. It did say that he was a high school portfolio, so he probably drew him in his...
Yeah, during high
Curious.
school.
Interesting that you would make...
What?
Well, going back on the comments I made earlier about most people making characters that resemble themselves first, right? If his biggest superhero character was a black man. That guy was clearly a white man.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of surprised.
Unless he was raised by a black family.
Well, he wrote Amazing Spider-Man first.
Yeah.
What he was saying. Maybe he didn't think of Spawn as a black man initially, and then designed him that way because it fit more into the storylines. But which is kind of a weird way to look at that, because I don't know.
There
I'm
could
pretty
be-
sure Spawn's black.
There could be somebody who influenced it. Like he
Yeah, like,
based it off
yeah.
somebody near him.
Because Spawn is a bit of a nasty storyline, if I'm being honest. Like, I believe he gets. I think he dies, and then he makes a deal with the devil, which gives him like nasty undead superpowers, and he's powered by like fear and hatred, if I remember correctly.
I love how he's like, you read more comic books, but I didn't read the Dark Horse
I
comic
said more stuff about comic books.
Sure. I do a lot of digging into it. But at the same time, I'm like,
Well, I'm surprised because every time I bring up Spawn, people around me are like, "Who?" I'm like, and one of the biggest reasons I'm surprised is because you know.
I know a lot.
No, not just you. Like, I've played video games, right?
Yeah.
And one of the games from my childhood was Soul Calibur 2.
Yeah.
Now, I had a GameCube when I was a child, so I had the GameCube version of Soul Calibur 2. Soul Calibur does this thing where they really like to put in
I
guest
know.
characters.
I know.
Who
I've
is
seen
the
that.
guest character in Soul Calibur 2's GameCube version?
I don't know because I've only played one Soul Calibur and I hated it.
It was Link.
Oh. Oh,
But
yeah, Link's been in there since.
no,
As guest character?
nope,
No?
nope, because they have never made another Soul Calibur game on a Nintendo console. So, but the other characters that were in Soul Calibur as guest characters were from Namco Bandai's own collection, Heihachi Mishima from Tekken,
Yeah.
and the Xbox got Spawn. And that's why I don't understand when people don't know who Spawn is, because if you read comics, he's big enough to get the first major guest appearance on an Xbox console for Soul Calibur, which is the third game in the series. So I don't know if they did big guest characters prior.
Yeah. Well, the only reason why I knew about Hellboy was because I watched the movie.
Yeah, Hellboy is a Dark Horse comic, you're correct.
Yeah, I only learned about it being a Dark Horse.
I read a
comic
couple of
after.
those actually. It's kind of fun. They're cool.
But I hadn't really seen any Dark Horse prior. It was primarily Marvel and DC.
I gotta get that Hellboy game though.
And even then, if the access I had was on my dad's computer, and he would read them and then explain them to us. Yeah.
What a weird way to.
Well, because he'd be in the middle of reading it, we'd be like, "Oh, what's this?" And he had a tendency of talking to us about those characters.
Let's return to the ship.
So he would talk to us about the characters and about the storylines. Oh, I forgot to let us read that.
What? How can this be? Oh! Monster! Calm yourself.
Thought you weren't gonna do it.
Then you were misled. You have been misled! Are you alright? But of course. How convenient. The sea dragon, it's going back. The show's over. There's nothing more to see. Make haste for Calvalise. Aye, aye, sir.
I like how the sea dragon literally only came up because the sword told him to.
Hey, yo, come get my people. We've arrived in Calvalise.
Oh, I don't like that. I know what it's supposed to represent.
Baruch's
I
office
don't
is
like
located in the town. You should be there. Baruch is in charge of Calvalise. We need to get information from him. You know what you don't like even more? If this is anything like Tales of Fantasia, you'll take damage over time from being in the heat.
It hurts my eyes.
It's true. It snows all year round in Fandaria. Oh, well.
There's no country in the world that has cold weather all year long. That's impossible.
How about you, Impossible, these nuts?
How can I believe what outsiders say? Oh, up here.
was I saying?
We were talking about comics.
Oh, I was laughing my butt off. Sorry, I died laughing because I was watching Hey Gachi Akutare. And in today's day and age of the dub versus the sub debate, the dub debate has won exponentially much on Gachi Akuta. Holy cow. There's a character called Jabber who clearly speaks in specific street slang, old street slang. Specifically, he's out here with the... He's the reason I started watching the show, okay? Like, more because of the art style, but, like, some clips are going on about people laughing because in the dub, in the sub, one of the frustrations that's been going on right now is that the biggest sub streaming platform is... That's not a platform.
Oh, Crunchyroll.
Yes.
Yeah, but they use Sony to...
No, now they use some Israeli AI-generated
right.
translation system, and it's garbo, and it's caused a lot of people to blah, 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 boycott them, which is fine. Good, because when you see what they've done, I'm not surprised. The translations are awful, the subs are trash, they're all very monotone, etc., etc. But when you watch the dub version of Gachi Akuta, Baruch is in the back room, follow me. What kind of person is Baruch? Weren't you listening to me at all? Well, all I know is that he's the Oberon Corp rep who's in charge of the Calvalese area. What's Mary doing? Then what is it?
She's reading books.
So what's the Baruch Fund anyway?
Really?
What does this have to do with you? Well, nothing, but can I ask? Really, what?
Do it.
I don't have time to waste my breath explaining unnecessary things.
I love how she went, ooh, I'm curious, to, ooh, and now she's going, It's a non-profit foundation established by Baruch to focus on charitable activities.
Okay.
Did you get it?
Well, what's a foundation? Oh my god, Stan, where do you come
It's a
from?
corporation established with seed money or trust fund provided by individuals and groups. It exists as a legal entity.
Oh my god, what? Okay.
Did you get it?
No, not really. That's exactly why I said it's unnecessary to explain it to him. Let's go. Let's go. I'm sorry, Rudy.
Well, it's okay. You don't know any better. You're a country boy.
Country boy. That's harsh.
Stan, don't worry.
You're right.
Anamonti's blessing doesn't discriminate. Even people from the countryside like you are treated equally.
Can you tell the king? Philia, thanks for trying, but your words aren't making me feel it. Don't make me feel any better.
I'm really sorry.
No, I'm not blaming you. Please don't worry about it. Oh, she the Colette in this game.
Oh, we left the other one behind. Oh.
There she is. Leon, good to see you. What, has it been half a year?
Sorry, my hand hurts.
Well, now you brought a lot of company today. They're not worth paying attention to at all. Hey, why do you keep treating us like dirt? You are wearing slave collars, to be fair.
Yeah.
You expect, say, are you really in need of attention or something? No one said that you could talk. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Baruch Songram. I'm Oberon Corps' regional manager for the Calvalese region. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Stan Aileron. Nice to meet you too. I can see that you're a man of great potential despite your youth. A diamond in the rough, so to speak. I have a feeling great things await you, son. Oh, what is she seeing that's got her heart emoji?
Don't know, but she moved out of his way and went to see Philia.
Baroque enough. All of this will go to his head.
Honestly, I don't even want to pay attention to the words anymore. I want to see what Mary's doing. She started laughing too!
I think she's just imitating it. No. Well, it seems Leon thinks highly of you. What?
Books again.
What do you mean by that? He gives you a hard time because he thinks you are as strong as him. Right, Leon. No, he wiped the floor with us. Was that supposed to be a joke? If it was, I'm not laughing.
I didn't think it was funny either.
Now all of you wouldn't consider a lower skilled person as your rival, would you?
Mary, what are you doing?
This is nonsense.
I know everything is new to her, but still.
Of course he'll never admit it. He's always been like that, but I suppose being competitive is not necessarily a bad personality trait. Will allow me to apologize for Leon's lack of refinement in the manners department. I hope you all get along.
I love Mary.
What's she doing?
Everything's new to her.
Baruch, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I didn't come here for all this silly talk. Knowing you, there has to be another reason.
She
Has
realized the
anything strange
conversation.
happened around here lately? Let's see, or she's locked eyes with the other bookshelf.
Yeah.
Helene from Fitzcald sent me a report. What kind of report? Apparently, the lens transport ships are being attacked frequently by a mysterious pirate fleet. A mysterious pirate fleet. Yeah, that's right. Although we have no information on their identity, their target is clearly our company lens shipments. I see. Did you hear anything about the Eye of Atimony? The Eye of Atimony? Oh no, please, is that some kind of a sick joke? It's not a joke. The Eye of Atimony fell into the hands of a high priest named Lydon. And we heard that he was heading this way. I've got another voicemail right here. I haven't heard anything like that, but I'll start investigating on my end. Maybe people in the shipping business might know something. Could you go to the harbor and check that lead out? Ready? Understood. We'll go there immediately. Do what you can on your end. Want the food? I'm trying to get some work done. But I don't know why Ada's so mad. She didn't like the previous voice. I changed it.
Change it to a voice of something else I didn't like.
What?
That stupid video that you were showing me the other day.
Ada's not a fan of the Smiling Friends clip.
I hate it. Their voices and their looks are all really
It's
annoying.
so
I can't stand
wild.
it. But it's also right up your freaking alley.
Wow.
You guys in your brain rot.
I can't believe Ada's a hater. That's crazy.
There's nothing good about that.
It's so
There's
funny though.
nothing good about it.
You're so wrong. It's a semi-successful TV show.
Semi-successful.
I don't know how successful it is. I don't know. It's got 3 seasons.
Oh, wow, it's made it to 3 seasons. It's gonna get cut off soon.
It's not on Netflix, so maybe not. Yes, I'll do my best. By the way, take the things that are in the boxes over there. I think they'll be useful to you. Wow. Thanks, Blue.
I wish she went up to the other book.
Food sack?
Yeah, the food sack's bigger now.
Home cook?
I don't know how we're supposed to cook.
We're not going to? A chance we
Well,
just missed. Oh my god. The food in the food sack. Oh, we put it in the food and then it does stuff for us.
Yeah.
Wow. Incredible. I want my cheese back, little mouse. That's a lot of food.
Yeah, we've just been collecting food this entire time.
But it went, like, the last thing gave us 10 points. The chicken gave us like 210 points. Ooh, a wormy apple. Yummy.
Did I just put that in our thing?
No.
Okay.
So you got like 200 every time you put chicken in. What does the food do?
Probably heals
I
it.
don't remember.
We never played this one.
This homeless man won't get off my lawn, so I'm spraying him with dirty brown water.
What do you want? I don't feel alive.
Yeah? I don't understand the rest.
Yeah, but I'd like you alive. I don't feel
I
alive.
think she's threatening to kill me. Guys, I might not make it out alive. Oh!
Smart
I know you're looking for local delicacies and souvenirs. All of you darn tourists are the same. And yet you're still selling to me. Dorian? Is that supposed to be a durian, or are we actually eating? Yeah, it's a durian. I thought we were eating the guy from Scrubs. You're not welcome here, outsider! Also, I'm the king in disguise! He is a fishmonger, and he flies. There's a reference everywhere. Is there a bus outside?
Something. Maybe it's the plow. They came by earlier too. We have a plow service.
Something about Jake.
I don't know where they went. I think a sailor named Jake knows.
Jake should be staying at an inn in Shriek. Yeah, so getting back to it, Jabber has made some flows from Gachiakuta because in his Japanese versions, whatever, you can see they're trying to get some yos in, some like slang in, right? When he speaks in English, it is phenomenal in a really fun way. He keeps telling people like he wants to throw hands, he wants to get messed up, he wants to have a good time, buddy old pal, Mr. Bad Attitude. Like clearly this guy is made to speak not the same way you see a lot of other characters speak, right? Obviously, even though in Gachiakuta a lot of people use like different slang, particularly the English version, which is what makes Gachiakuta so interesting to me. Is that like 90% of the characters we see on screen have like a specific speech pattern or specific speech patterns that you would see in a place that is what they live in, right? Like not central society. You'd see like a little more colloquial dialogue, right? Jabber, there's a clip that's been shared about that people really liked where he goes, he's poisoned with spoilers, mild spoilers for Gachiakuta season 1 episode, I think it's 18 or 19. If you haven't seen either, don't. It might be earlier than that, actually. Whatever. Spoilers for Gachiakuta. There's a fight between Jabber and one of the other characters called Zonka. And Zonka is... You learn... last chance for warning. You learn that he was a bit of a prodigy, kind of. Or people thought he was a prodigy because his dad was the head of his household, being this, like, traditional... family close to as nobility as you can get where they live, which is on the ground level of the world they live in.
Come here.
Are you looking for the guy? He's in a different town.
What? I thought this was the town.
No, they said Sharif. This is Cowboys.
Okay.
So yeah, they meet Zonka. Zonka is a character that you learn was his dad was like basically as close to nobility as you can get. They call them nobles, right? He's part of like his super soldier squad, whatever, and his son had great expectations. This is Calviola. And people thought that he was going to follow in those footsteps. They were going to join the Hell Guard. He's going to school, military academy, learn how to fight, how to use weapons, etc., become a giver. No, right? But Zonka sees himself as someone who's only mediocre because he has to put so much effort into just doing what a person, like, at first he was really confident in himself when he was at school because he kept, I'm completely off topic from Jabber, we'll get back to it. So Zonka was a character who was like very much like, oh, I can never beat someone who's a natural talent because because I'm just a mediocrity, right? And that's his whole mentality since the entire beginning of the show, where he's like, no, I don't think I can win against someone who's a natural talent because they're talented, right? And I'm someone who has to put effort into my outputs, right? So when you see his flashbacks where he was at the top of his class until they got a new transfer student, or a new student, and she was immediately more talented than him, and she beat him because she was more talented, he got really mad and frustrated, and he tried to like one-up her all the time and failed because she was maybe not putting as much effort into it as he was, but he was trying to pass off as nonchalant and naturally talented by putting effort in behind the scenes. And then eventually he ends up meeting the head of the cleaners, or the guy, one of the main characters, one of the other main characters, I guess, whose name is, I should know their names. I love this series already, man. Oh, Zonka. I know if you haven't watched the series, so I don't know how to fix that for you, but he meets the guy who recruits Rudo as well, Rudo being the main character. And he tells him something along the lines of like, hey man, just because you're putting a lot of work in doesn't mean that you're not worth it, right? It doesn't, like, might be more like give yourself some credit. And because of this, visibly from that point on, it feels like to a certain extent, Zonka kind of doesn't worship him, but really looks up to that character, and he ends up joining the. I don't think we can heal poison.
All right.
Unless we have a spell for it. Jeez, anyway, and then when you fight Jabber, he gets frustrated, like Zonka gets frustrated because obviously Jabber feels to him like a natural talent, and Jabber sees Zonka as someone who fought him and almost beat him one time and really messed him up, so he's like, oh cool, we can fight for real. And then Jabber does this thing where he starts telling Zonka, cool, you've almost beaten me out of like your capacity to fight properly, so obviously you've been holding back, time to stop holding back. And the way that the power system works in Gachiakuta, right, because I feel like I need to explain that this moment, is that when you take care of an item enough, a particular object or whatever enough, it can develop anima, which is, it's tied to like this really old Shintoist animist mentality, right, that like spirits can develop in inanimate objects if you take care of them enough, if they last long enough, if they're cared for enough. And so when you have an item that has become, that has been infused with anima the same way that you do if you take care of it enough in Gachiakuta, it becomes a vital instrument to you, and that gives you powers. They do specific things, right? So Zonka's is a stick that turns into like a bit of, it looks like a bit of a, not a man catcher, but like a stick with a Y at the tip, right? It's a stick with a Y, and it becomes this big staff with like a curved top, which it looks really cool, and he swings it around like nobody's business. And Jabber's is a set of rings. Jabber's is a set of rings. I don't remember exactly what he called them, but it's a set of rings on his hands that turn into claws, right? And because Jabber is a psychopath, undeniably a psychopath, his claws are, one of them is tipped in neurotoxin,
Yeah.
and the other is tipped in one. He doesn't explain it right off the bat, but he had toxins that he used on himself after a while, and he's like, yeah, this is making me less, like, feel no pain on myself because I have immunity to it, right? And then when you meet him again, he fights, the second time he fights Zonka, there's like this gross acid stuff in the ground, and he dips his left hand in it, and it starts burning him. And he's like, ouch, but this gloopy gloop stuff is gonna now coat my claws. And you can see that, in fact, it does. Whenever he swings his claws, it sprays everywhere. And he explains, my claws are capable of assimilating any toxin that has touched me or infected me. The left one does that, the right one does neurotoxin. And then when he says, oh, time to stop holding back, since we're doing so good, you're already back up, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used
Green
green gel.
So when he tells Zonka, cool, now we can stop holding back, Zonka starts despairing, because this guy's like, oh, you can stop holding back, right? And then his claws become like these ginormous claws that are tied to his hands. And he's like, this is my really serious mode. Time to mess you up big time. And then he explains, while I'm in this serious mode, the left claw, it's not just one poison, it's the last three. So Zonka's like, holy crap, I can't let this guy touch me at all. Right?
Yeah.
And then he gets cut. He gets touched, unfortunately. And he starts hallucinating. And also it's a neurotoxin, so he's just having a really bad time.
Yeah.
Just a really bad time. And you know what Jabber's reaction is? He starts dancing and rapping. Now, I've heard the rap a few times, and I kind of cringe a little bit because I feel like it suffers from a translation rhythm, right?
Yeah.
So I want you to be able to hear this. Chat's gonna be able to hear this. This is the English version.
Sounds like you having a real fun trip, my guy. There's Loopy Glue, Toxin, at the Nero, Toxin! Mix it with a bit of the hallucinogen, let it sink in, now we tweaking!
That was it. So you have to know that they did not say tweaking
Yeah.
in Japanese,
No,
right?
it really does have, like, the rhythm is off.
The rhythm's off, but like the dialogue, the language used is phenomenal. I'm like, oh my god, this is it's so good. And people were in love with this scene. I'm like, it's definitely made me want to watch it, because if this was off rhythm or weirdly rhythm, like off the cuff rap that they decided to just freestyle to make it sound like like whatever the Japanese version was, right? Because again, I didn't see the Japanese version, and even you see the subtitle translation. I don't have the audio that comes with it, but I didn't love the translation as much. It's essentially the same thing, right? Whatever. He's rapping about the fact that he's got all 3 toxins that are just absolutely messing up this guy that he's like stabbed his heart. But I was like, no. He said tweaking. He said gloopy gloop. He went like the whole. I'm like, that's amazing. And then like right after that, and this is the scene that got me cackling. He grabs him, and you get told, like, when we beat you guys by the bad guys, they're like, oh, when we beat you guys, we are going to sacrifice you to a trash beast, which, for context, is literally a monster made of, it's like these kaijus that are created by, for, like, mounds of trash that have been thrown away. And my understanding so far is that, yes, mostly people have anima in stuff they care about, but you can infuse things with negative anima. This is kind of a guess at this point, but you can infuse things with negative anima, and that creates the trash beasts, where they're so infused with, like, negative energy for people that just threw it away and then they just got to rot there for so long, that they become this walking plague, kind of. They're just giant kaijus that just want to destroy whatever's a human that is near them, and they emit this toxic gas, and it feels like Ada's, like, zoned out.
I'm not zoned out, I'm listening. I'm just also really tired.
We can stop if you
No. I'm the one who suggested this.
yeah, all the more reason for you to decide when it ends.
No, we've only been streaming for an hour.
I'm not saying you should end. I'm
I
saying if
thought
you're
we would
tired.
have started a little bit earlier, but we didn't, and I'm okay.
Oh yeah, I didn't know when it started.
And then you were interrupting these people, and that's
I
perfectly
didn't
fine.
really give me while I wasn't eating, if I'm being honest. I multitask. Yeah, so like, and then, so he starts dragging him, like, not like carrying him or anywhere. He grabs him by the legs and he starts dragging him, hopping and skipping and laughing and saying, haha, I'm gonna go feed the trash beast. And then, trash beast, yeah, giant monsters that pollute the air so bad that you can't, like, stand around too many of them. To the point where people need gas masks all the time, which feeds into the aesthetic of the show, of course, but I don't know if we're supposed to go to Chirika. Maybe we go to the cabinet first. Yeah, I got a real kick out of that. And then he starts skipping, and then when he skips like the second or third time, starts going into a tunnel, a gunshot rings out, shoots him in the leg, he falls over backwards. And the Japanese translation, or the translation for the subtitles was, what the hell, right? Or what the hell happened, right?
Yeah.
The English dub, he looks really pissed off, and he goes, yo! Whose mans is this?
I love it.
I'm like doubled over laughing. I'm like, no way!
I like that. I like that. That's so much better.
It's so in character. Like, what do you mean, whose mans is... I chuckled so... I was dead. I died. I did. It's true. I'm not here right now. This is my spirit. Ada's streaming with my ghost. Yeah, whose mans is this? I was like, oh my god.
You can tell that actor had fun.
Like, all the actors look like they really like their lines, too, because, like, you can see, like, again, you can see them, like, compared, and, like, obviously dubs aren't always the same as the subs for a bunch of different reasons. Translating languages that don't work on the same rhythmic system is obviously going to have some weird differences, but, yeah.
I think what I have problem is that some people sub, like, they change the meaning of a scene.
From sub or dub?
Dubbed.
See, a lot of people say that, and I have not seen someone who's changed outside of like really bad dubs like Ghost Stories, or even to a certain extent. I think that one of the worst offenders, actually, and this is so funny because this is one of the animes that people will watch dubbed because they don't like the voice acting in Japanese. Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball has done it particularly when it comes to Goku's reactions to bad guys, to make him come out looking like a better, more heroic character, when in reality, for the most
He's a
part,
goofball.
no, not even just a goofball. You can be a goofball and heroic. No, what seems to be the biggest discrepancy is that they want him to come off as like, I'm not just fighting to fight, I want to help people, right? So when it comes to like Namek's destruction, he gives a speech in Japanese, but in they translate it to, I am your sins coming back to bite you, or something like that, right? I'm the incarnation of justice in the world, and all these dialogue choices where they were saying that in order to be a Super Saiyan, you needed to be good, was not a thing that was in the Japanese version.
Yeah.
It was an extrapolation from later events, but never, to my understanding, did they ever say you needed to have a true heart in Japanese in the same way that they implied it in English. It was more about you need to know what you want than you need to be a good person to become a Super Saiyan. Which is why Vegeta gets it so quickly after, well, so quickly. He gets it rather rapidly after Goku does, because it's not about being a good person, and that entire thing falls apart when Broly shows up, and like, Broly isn't good, he's
evil.
I wouldn't say evil, he's insane, he's unstable.
Yeah.
In the original like run of Dragon Ball Z, which was a non-canon movie, right? But they still used him in a lot of other media, and then they brought him in a canon movie in Dragon Ball Super, and he's less unstable and more
Well, and they
neutral, I think.
they did a scene where they bring back Goku's parents too, his biological parents.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Bardock was a character that they did stuff with, non-official stuff too.
Yeah, and they also brought back Broly in that too.
Raditz. Well, because like his entire characterization in the original was when they were both sent off of Planet Vegeta.
Yeah.
Broly was kind of like the spitting image of a perfect child already, like stoic, strong, etc. The things that they wanted to be having a Saiyan to have, right?
Yeah.
And Goku wasn't. He was kind of
Yes.
allegedly weak. I don't know that.
Walking to work tomorrow?
I hope not. Why?
What time? They communicate these things.
I thought I
As in-
said it. I thought I said it this morning.
You knew for today, I didn't know for tomorrow.
Well, I do not want to have the same fiasco as today, correct? So yes, I work at 12.
Well,
Yeah, so Broly, like Goku wasn't. Like Kakarot was crying the whole time, and because of that, Kakarot's cries made Broly so unreasonably angry that he maintained that rage throughout his entire life. And all he wanted to do when he became more conscious is get to Kakarot and shut him up.
Yeah. So they did Raditz,
Raditz,
his
yeah.
parents, and Broly were brought back. But Broly was brought back in a way where like his mind was unstable.
Yeah, no, because I did read through the plot of it. That was literally Dragon Ball Super Broly, and it's you see like a whole arc around him where he's on another planet getting raised by somebody else, and then that person gets killed. That person gets killed, and then he's like, "Oh, I gotta get revenge." And then he comes back and he gets pissed because someone blamed Kakarot. Not because Kakarot pissed him off, but because someone blamed Kakarot for the death of his dad, or blamed that. Yeah, they said, "Oh, Goku's the one who killed him," and then he's like, "Oh, I gotta kill him." And then he ends up trying to kill Kakarot, and he has to fight Frieza for an extended period of time. And Frieza's like, "Bro, what the hell?
Yeah.
Why am I doing this?" And then because that's how they end up developing Super Saiyan Gogeta, or Gogeta Fusion for the first time in that
Yeah.
canon. Yeah. And then eventually Broly calms down.
Wait. Because Super
It might have been Vegito, actually.
Yeah, so Super and GT are parallel worlds, but they're both after Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
So-
oh, sorry. It was Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, or Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta
So-
that developed during that fight.
So they developed those during a fight against Goku Black.
They developed one of the two. The other one developed during the Broly fight.
Okay.
Because Vegito's the one with the earrings. Gogeta's
yeah.
the fusion dance one. And I think he's generally considered to be stronger.
He used the earring. They at first did the fusion without the earrings, and then in the Goku Black one, and then they got the earrings and did it.
Wouldn't it be the opposite? No, it's the Patara earrings against Goku Black because Goku Black is a Patara earring fusion as well. He's a fusion, and like that's where they retcon like the way the earrings worked in Super. Is like, oh yeah, the earrings are supposed to be permanent fusion, but something in Boo separated you. And then I think in Super, the Goku Black arc, they explain like, actually no, it only works permanently if you're a Kami.
Oh.
Yeah, which is why I don't remember the name of the green guy, but Goku and that guy are
Piccolo?
fused. No, the bad green guy. What's wrong, Philia?
I'm fine. It just smelled awful. But this place. But this is really a place where people live. It's so filthy. I can't imagine living here.
Okay, pampered girl. I don't know how they came over. That's kind of harsh. I know it's dirty, but those are harsh words. Some people do actually call this home.
But
Yeah, the stench and gas are not good for our bodies. And the mountain of trash, can't they do something about it?
yes,
I feel like the trash isn't theirs. Well, Philia, can you try to put up with it a little longer?
Sure. I'm sorry I got upset.
It's hard to believe that a calm person like Philia can get so upset like that. I mean, I'd be bad too if someone was forced to live this way.
Yeah, me too.
That
But-
guy, he's dying.
That's not an inn. I'm not seeing an inn.
I don't think they're gonna have an inn in this town. Call me,
This is the only other town.
pro tip. What are we looking for?
We're looking for Jake, a sailor, in the Chakut Inn.
He's supposed to be in Chirika.
Chirika.
Isn't Chirika the town?
I don't know if it's the town or if it's the inn, because the inn at the other at the capital city is called the Orcs Inn, and like I'm not.
Where was the inn in the dock city then?
I don't remember, but he wasn't there.
Okay, well I
And
thought
I'm like generally unsure as to where he could be.
that was also not like. What did they say we were going after talking to Baruka?
He told us to follow up on the lead.
Okay.
Oh, there's the inn.
The bed. Madhouse.
I don't think he's gonna be here either.
Okie dokie.
Because he told us to follow up on the lead, and then we got a lead saying that we needed to go see Jake. And I just... You say that? I'm so tired.
I would have to stay at an inn in such a nasty place. Who got the game fact walkthroughs? Oh, let's go. The pirates. We did that.
There's only 3 towns here,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't figure out where I'm supposed to go. He's not at any of the inns.
We got comma counter. Cool. Okay, go back to the dock town.
Oh. Let me guess, he's not actually in the inn.
You have to talk to somebody else at the end.
There's no one else at the inn, except for the innkeeper. There's somebody outside of it. I talked to him, but he didn't have any information for us. He was a merchant.
He's wiring. Stupid eggs. Don't lie. What we said.
Oh, by the way, you have a third attack.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Body. Double blade. Sick.
That sounds like a good
Mary, what are you doing?
And these are all spells that I use in
Double blade is such a boring ability. What the?
Stan's abilities are all abilities that I use.
Oh.
Ah, wrong one.
Hey.
Like the way he said neurotoxin in that song too is weird.
You got the neurotoxin. No, it's the gloopy gloop toxin. at the neurotoxin.
Well, when he says it at the first, like, it sounds like he has an accent with the first.
Add a little bit of the hallucinogen. Now you got him tweaking. Yeah.
I can say
It's grindcore. I really like grindcore apparently. I'm learning this. Because I gotta watch Air Gear now, which I hear is phenomenal.
Air Gear is great. I love it. I know, but they never, like, they canceled the anime. So there's only 2 seasons.
No.
And to get the rest of the story, you have to go to the manga.
Disgusting.
They didn't change it too much, but they did change it between the anime and the manga.
That's fine. I can stand by on my Persona 5, I guess. That's grindcore apparently. Was I there? Were you there when I like?
Yes, I was.
I was like, nah, Persona 5's not grindcore. And I was like, wait a minute. Maybe. I was like, wait, is grindcore? What counts as grind? I should look that up. You know what? I'm obsessed with grindcore recently, so too bad.
It's your hyperfixation.
I guess it's just really I like the themes of it usually. So, and in so doing, also the aesthetic is phenomenal. I think the love for graffiti that grindcore shows as like a thematic part of what makes it like a genre is part of what I like in the art style. So like Garachi Akira screams that art style. Persona 5 less so, like it looks more like pop art, but
Air Gear doesn't look like that, but it's really like it at its core.
I keep saying Air Gear. And I'm thinking I saw it somewhere, but like
Air Gear's the one where they.
yeah, they have a rollerblade, don't they?
Yeah. It's a good show, though. I enjoyed it at least. I picked up Persona 5 again recently, and I'm in the middle of something, of like a dungeon, and I sat there and I was like, I don't remember how to play this, like, play in the map. Oh, there's the lady. Are you asking me about Jake? He said he had some business to take care of at the
Right,
weapon
whoa.
shop and left a while ago. What do you want with him? Okay. I'm like, I searched all these places. Looking for a sailor. I forgot to talk to people.
I don't want your trashy AI overview. I want to get myself a good list of grind media.
Jake? He went back to the harbor.
Thanks.
Or are you stalking Jake or something? That's why I hate strangers. By the way, are you buying anything? Yeah.
Grind fiction. I keep calling it grindcore, and I might be wrong. Grind fiction anime. There we go. Shibuya Punk, also known as grind fiction or anime-mo, is a genre, an aesthetic rooted in early 2000s Tokyo street culture characterized by inline skating gangs, graffiti, and anti-establishment energy,
That explains.
as well as a futuristic urban grit. It combines elements of punk rebellion with Y2K futurism, cel-shaded animation, and vibrant street art. Art. I said art. There we go. So I have to stop calling it grindcore. It's grind fiction. So, media that count as grind fiction. Let me know if you have ever heard me talking about any of this.
Okay.
Jet Set Radio. Jet Set Radio Future. Beautiful Joe. That's a game I really want to have.
Which one?
Beautiful Joe. It's a Capcom game. It's a like 2D action platform, I guess. Ollie King. I've never heard of this, but sounds like skateboard. Mega Man X Command Mission. Beautiful Joe 2. Sonic Rush. Sonic Riders. Persona 3 and its re-release. The World Ends With You. No More Heroes. Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. Persona 4. No More Heroes 2. Scott Pilgrim. Lethal League. Oh, dude, Lethal League is, of course. No wonder. Splatoon. That explains that. Sunset Overdrive. Now I gotta get my hands on Sunset Overdrive. Crap, I don't know the way to play that. Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal, of course. Hover, Revolt of Gamers, never heard of it. No Straight Roads, I've played that actually. NSR. Sludge Life, Umurangi Generation, Neo the World Ends With You, of course. Free Jack Online. Hi-Fi Rush, that's another one I had. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, of course. Butterflies. Rakugaki. Oh, I've seen that. I don't think I got it. These are all new because they're like upcoming.
Yeah.
In film, you have Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, of course. Television anime, FLCL, Samurai Champloo, Air Gear, I was right. Gurren Lagann explains why it's one of the only Studio Trigger animes I want to actually watch.
Yep.
Durarara, another one that I'm like, yeah, of course. Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt, I wasn't aware, but it makes sense. K, I think K 2012 is the King thing. Yep. I watched that. Kagero Project / Mekaku City Actors. Skate the Infinity. Scott Pilgrim takes off.
Dan.
It makes sense though.
It does.
Because like, not necessarily the anti-establishment aspect, which is part of what I like the most about most of these medias that I've played, but the respect towards street fashion and being outliers in like social society.
Yeah.
The kids being at the heart of it, the graffiti-ish aspect. Gachiakuta, of course. And then we could do all these books and mangas, but I'm not gonna.
There's not a lot there.
Because most of these have already covered up above, I guess. Soul.
Holy. Okay, maybe I like it a little bit more than I thought.
Grind fiction?
Yeah.
Yeah. But so, I wouldn't have pegged a lot of these as that because part of what they say is.
Oh, no way. Tabletop games.
Yeah. So that would be Rebels of the Outlaw Wastes.
I added
Richard
that.
Dystopian tabletop role-playing game fueled by stickers. Okay. And then Tag Walls Punch Fire. I kind of like the name of that, actually.
Yeah.
A one-page CTRPG, one player acts as the voice of the city, and the others are runners, members of the Scree crew. Ah! If we're counting that kind of like runner stuff, I guess novels, you could have a hard time putting that into grind fiction, right?
Yeah.
Because if you consider grind fiction a visual genre,
It is.
you can't really consider non-imagery novels to be grind fiction, but you have to remember that there are themes to it, and this is why I kind of like some of this stuff I'm kind of like, because like Sonic Riders, I feel the visual is there, but the thematics aren't so much. Like part of what makes it so.
Isn't that the one where they have the things on their feet?
Sonic Riders? It's the hoverboard one, kind of.
Okay, so yeah, that makes sense as to what it is.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I agree. Like, if you tell me, I didn't think of it myself, but if you tell me grind fiction is Sonic, like seeing it on the list didn't surprise me, but I didn't figure it out myself, right? But yeah, so like I think the only reason is like I didn't think of it is because it's missing that core.
The street art.
Not just the street art. No, Sonic Riders actually has a lot of graffiti-based type art stuff you see in the promo material in the intro sequence. Not really the actual game itself, because it's got more of a futuristic-ish vibe that goes into like ancient Rome.
Because yeah, I'd say with the hoverboards that falls into skating game.
Yeah, but this is the part. It's the punk rebellion aspect that is an anti-establishment that really sells you the.
Air Gear doesn't really have that.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
But like they have this tower that they have to try and get to the top of, and they are
skaters, right?
They're all skaters on rollerblades doing parkour, and
Yeah.
they have to fight each other.
Well, so that's the thing is
And you have to place as many of your stickers as possible.
that's part of the graffiti.
And
aspect,
they're
right?
definitely like they do the game like they have their own territories.
Yeah, so that's the thing is like one of the things that I thought initially when people talked about grind fiction and they were referring to like Jet Set Radio is the one that comes up a lot because Jet Set Radio is all about how there is an overarching like police force that wants to stop these gangs that are graffiti artists, and the gameplay loop is it's kind of like Tony Hawk stylish, but the point is to go from point A to point B, get as long a combo as possible, maybe get some score, and then draw the graffiti in certain places, and then get to the next point. And your characters are all very like vibrant, color popping teenager style characters on inline skates for 90% of the characters. I think like that's the whole shtick.
Oh, guess they're trying to beat the people who run. Oh, yeah.
So
okay.
yeah, so
It's
because
a rebellion against the people who run everything.
that's anti-establishment.
Well, no, run their competition.
Yeah,
The structure
that
of
is the
how
establishment
they
in
go.
question. Right?
Yeah.
So, and I think that's because at the end of the day, graffiti is inherently an anti-establishment art. It's been very It's been very clearly used by people like Banksy, or people like the Banksies. I don't know if there's more than one. To like spread a message in the most obvious ways possible, right? You would think, like, for a lot of... How do I phrase this thought process? Hang on. So, because art has, for the longest time, been kind of this, like, contained thing, this fancy... at least-
Fine arts?
Well, so they called them the fine arts, but for a long, long time, people didn't call anything that wasn't the fine arts art, right? So if it wasn't on a canvas, if it wasn't in a museum, if it wasn't something like that,
If it wasn't on
would
a
kind
building.
you might be thinking billboards and stuff, but
No. I'm thinking about the churches with all.
okay,
the
that's
work.
inside a building, but yes.
It's still
if it
on
wasn't
a
if
building.
it wasn't that kind of stuff, it's inside on a building, Ada. We could debate that a long time. So yeah, that kind of stuff. Yes. If it wasn't a specific type of, but that's like, yeah, if it's not fine arts, it was discredited as an art medium to begin with. For the longest time, movies weren't really like, oh, it wasn't really art if it wasn't a specific thing. Anime has for a long time not been considered an art medium, but it's recently getting more like foothold in art
In the
medium
last
space.
decade.
Right? Yeah, it's the same thing with comic books, same things with manga,
Actually, in
same
the
things
last
with
2 decades.
same things with video games.
Yeah.
Even
3
now, right?
decades.
We have to keep in mind. I don't know about 3 decades.
Yeah, the 80s, it was popular
It
as
was
well.
not popular.
Not popular, as popular here.
It was popularizing itself here
Yeah.
as of the late 90s and early 2000s, but it wasn't.
There was a bunch of them in the 80s that were also dubbed.
Sure, they were dubbed, but they were not popular here. Outside of like our youth, if you even when we were kids,
Gundam and Macross.
those are things that nerds would go pick up at movie stores to get the DVDs and watch in their basements.
Yeah, okay.
That's why it's such a thing when you watch Big Bang Theory and they act like social outcasts.
Yeah.
Because people their age, when they were kids, you couldn't say you watched that stuff and expect to have a social
Yeah.
life. Even us.
Yeah, it was still pretty bad when we were young.
Like, we could get away with watching Naruto.
Yeah.
But if I told somebody I still watched Pokemon when I was 13, they
Yeah,
would laugh
that
at
would
me.
be- yeah.
Right?
No, honestly, like, I remember at one point me and my friends were talking because we did watch anime, but they all watched mainstream anime. And by that point, I had started finding niche anime.
Yeah.
Not to mention, my uncle was really into it. So
Yeah.
I was exposed to a whole bunch of older animations.
Yeah, my,
and he got me all of the newer stuff, too. So, like...
My parents would rent Space Captain Harlock from
oh, I haven't
the
read that one.
library. Goldorak was an old mech anime. Things like that. Yeah, those things all existed, and we all enjoyed it up to a certain point. But like when you're particularly in a high school, like particularly in a school or a high school social like construct area, that wasn't popular by any means. And then usually you carry that kind of stuff further down the line, right? You feel the need to hide that stuff. So that's why, like, yes, they
We did.
became popular and they became,
Yeah.
but like they did not get such a social foothold. And just because people will purchase it and make it a thing that they want to talk about with their friends and stuff more often in the last 20 years doesn't mean that people would also say, yeah, I like this stuff, but would we call it art?
Yeah.
And you would if you're critical and you understand what art is, which is usually it's something that is created creatively, right, with an idea to pass a message or a thought process, right? That's the idea of art, is to make somebody understand something that you're thinking and then transfer it without having telepathy, I guess. So like,
Yeah.
so like
It's not easy.
expressing feelings, expressing emotions, expressing ideas, themes, whatever. That's what makes art art, and that's why we all agree nowadays that video games, manga, art, comic books, etc. It's
TV
all
shows.
art. It's all media. Media and art are kind of interchangeable for
A lot
almost
of reasons.
for a lot of reasons. Yeah. So they're all, and because media is the plural of medium, which is the medium through which you communicate or
Yeah.
transfer something. In this case, the medium in which you move your art through the world. then yeah. So the graffiti has always been a bit of an anti-establishment medium because back in the day, you couldn't do this stuff in public. It still is considered vandalism, right?
Yeah.
But to do it became a bit of a fun rebellion thing because, well, you can't tell me what to do. My art goes where it wants, right? I'm tagging it. I'm sending the message. And for artists like, and we learned this in a couple different things, but for artists like, I'll name Banksy because it's a more popular example. But Banksy is an artist that went around and showing very, very specific messages that they didn't agree with the way that society was going. I think that it was interesting to me when we didn't see it in the do you know about the statue that was recently bought from Seinfeld? We didn't.
It took you so long.
You just clicked it.
No.
Yeah.
It's been sitting on
No.
Jake for a while.
Yeah, I didn't read Jake.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked it to move it.
So,
I've
yeah.
been sitting there waiting for you to read Jake.
We talk about this, no matter.
Yeah, I know.
So we're doing I lost my train of thought.
Art medium.
Sorry. One of the things that I'm surprised wasn't on the list is Infamous Second Son. I don't think it's super into the grind fiction stuff, but the concept of being anti-establishment plus your character literally goes around tagging the walls. Like, one of the side quests is literally, like, tag the walls, do the graffiti.
But I don't think it falls under...
I think it doesn't have the Y2K, like, or the futuristic look, but it does have the anti-establishment. It does have the graffiti art, the aesthetic. It's a little more graffiti, like, it's closer to the graffiti aesthetic than the initial Infamous games were. It's in Seattle, which is the grungiest city in all of the United States. So, like, I think that if it wasn't for the fact that it wasn't fully using that specific Shibuya punk, and they're already banned.
I know. Ooh. Great, thanks.
Spam, yeah. Oh, you can tag more than one, I think.
I didn't get to see what their message was, but bot message. Sorry, I was trying not to interrupt you while I did it.
Okay.
Sorry, it's just so that way the bot doesn't show up anywhere else.
Oh, I don't. Yeah. So.
They act very quickly on the bots.
Well,
Yeah.
well, they didn't finish the review yet. Yeah. So. So like. There's no futuristic aspect to it. Like, yeah, super grungy, super. It kind of fits it in a way, but it's like quite. It's a little more specific than like anti-establishment. Like, your character's a Native American man from the.
Oh, you told me about this. I thought it was for a completely different game for some reason.
Yeah, he's a Native American man from blah 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 blah. I can't remember the name of his tribe.
Is what he's tagging from his tribe?
No, he's literally tagging things like he's got a couple of things like he tends to tag some art of his, and then he'll do stuff like literally art of the concept of Infamous Second Son is in Seattle and across the United States. They've realized that conduits exist, and they have tagged them all as bioterrorists. So conduits are a danger to the public. So they have something called the Bioterrorism Control Force, which has an abbreviation that I do not remember, that they have on all their shields and gear. And so what he'll do is he'll go around Seattle and he'll tag some spots with like mocking that particular defense force, depending on, and like because it's Infamous, you have a choice between an aggressive version of the tagging or a less aggressive version of the tagging, as in the good or the evil choice, right? Because everything's in a binary Infamous. Yeah, so he's it's very anti those guys. So the reason I think it's a little less anti-establishment, a little more anti like fascist, is because literally the Seattle's under like martial law, and it's never breaking out until they've gotten all the bioterrorists, which are just conduits. And you realize really early on, because your character initially believes, because him and his brother are from a small outside of major cities place, there's a prison truck that ends up getting broken out of by a group of 4 conduits, one of which threatens to kill your brother, but you end up stealing his powers. And you learn really quickly that your brother, who is a cop, believes that conduits are dangerous and they're bioterrorists, and your character's like, oh yeah, I believe it, until he becomes one by accident. And he's like, I caught it from him, and then he's immediately told, well, you can't just catch being a conduit, you are a conduit, so you're under arrest. And he's like, no, don't do that. And he tries to either defend himself or to protect his tribe from the leader of the conduit control force, whatever, who just happens to be a concrete conduit. And she puts concrete slabs or spikes in everybody's legs until he goes to Seattle to try and steal cars and get it away. So he's pretty pissed at them, and throughout the game, he's like, man, conduits are cool, actually. And his brother is like, no, conduits are bad. And he's like, wait, but I'm a conduit. He's like, yeah, we're going to get you cured. We're going to get you fixed. We're going to take it away from you. We're going to stop you from being a conduit. And the thing is, you learn that Delsin is essentially a conduit. When he touches another conduit, he absorbs their powers. He can then swap between them depending on whatever he conducts, right? So the concept is, well, actually, maybe military law is bad in Seattle, which for sure, military law, generally bad. Choosing an entire people to scapegoat because you want more power, even worse. But we're missing a little bit of the actual, like, Tokyo Shibuya punk, I think, aspect of it, which is allegedly what grind fiction is. It's the Shibuya punk aspect. It's kind of like...
We should point those that way.
It's kind of like, I don't think they're that strong, so...
Well, it's,
like, we've got some here.
yeah, but it's washing me out and you're in the dark.
That's not watching you. That's watching you.
Yeah, I was saying that. I was saying we should point
The
them
top
this
lights?
way. Yeah.
So yeah,
I love how this started with superheroes.
this did not start with superheroes.
Oh yeah, we took a pause in the middle.
Yeah, so like, I think
I can show you a clip or two from your gear.
I can look at
later.
it myself. I'm gonna finish Gachiakuta first. I might end up actually reading that. You know what's funny is I learned that like the author of Gachiakuta worked on like, she's a fan of Soul Eater for one, and she worked on like something else that I liked, I think, and I was like, no wonder I'm a fan of this anime. Gachiakuta. I get Gachiakuta here. Director, studio, original run. No, I would like to see
Manga.
the manga, which I guess is this. Written by Kei Urana. That's gross. Kei Urana. There we go. First of all, look at this picture of this person.
She looks fucking amazing.
The Master Sword pin, cleaner pin from her manga. I saw this picture, I was like, yeah, of course you're writing grind fiction. Fan of Soul Eater by Atsushi Okubo also worked on...
Fire Force. She was assistant on Fire
Yeah, before he called her his successor.
Force.
So, yeah, absolutely, I'm gonna like this anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Works. Natsuka.
Nokase, which was a one-shot, Shikido, which was a one-shot, and then Gachiakuta, which is a serial series as of
But
serial
she was
publication.
taught by the guy who made Soul Eater.
She apprenticed on Fire Force,
On Fire Force, okay.
or assisted on Fire Force. Yeah, so yes.
Who's the guy who made Soul,
Soul
Eater?
Eater, correct? Yes.
That's actually pretty cool. Okay, can you read the line now?
Do I have to?
Yes!
But
Please? So that way I can get to a spot where I can save without us losing the story?
yeah, I saw that thing was huge.
And that's it?
Yeah, I heard that the statue was going to be installed at some temple. Which temple are you talking about? Well, there's only one temple in Cal Belize. Are you all on a pilgrimage or something? Wow, these people are dumb.
What? Well, you can say that.
Be very careful. It's not as safe as it used to be in the past.
We will. Thank you.
Sick, dude. You can
Okay.
save in the world map for the record.
I didn't know that, but we were stuck in the middle of a
Okay,
story.
maybe we can't save in the world map. Huh?
I don't remember if we could or not.
You can usually access
But-
the save system from like.
There's no save system right now.
Oh, clearly.
But we were mid-story, so I wanted us to...
If you want to save now, you can press the menu button.
Yeah,
just
because
save that.
I don't mind us talking about this stuff and like going off topic, like not playing the game and everything. I'm okay with that. It's just when we're mid-story
Whole hour since I
on a stream.
You went to get the story while we were talking, ma'am.
Well, yeah, because I was looking for it. I did what we were supposed to do.
Supposed to do.
You were just along for the ride.
True.
He said there's only one temple, but we don't know where that temple is. Oh, I gotta go talk to the guy.
Bet you it's a drunk guy. The guy? It's the guy. What guy?
The guy who gave us the lead.
What do you mean? Oh, the president is being a Google town here. Hey, why am I equipped with not a sword anymore? What's going on?
I have to go out here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess you gave me the mace because it's better.
I just autoed it.
Yeah.
And we all got better armor, we all got better...
Oh, funny number.
Like, I even grabbed some weapons, but like, we don't need the weapons. We only needed it for the one character.
Only Mary can use weapons. Did you equip the sword? One lady can?
No, but it might have auto...
No, they were approved. It needs to level up and it's gonna surpass Metal Gear.
Yeah.
A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Okay, you can go on your rant again.
I'm lost, I forgot what I was saying.
You were talking about the writer?
Well, yeah, I saw the writer. I was like, oh yeah, obviously. Sorry, I didn't show a picture of the chat, but like, she's got
Red hair.
no eyebrows.
Gothic look.
Yeah. A bunch of spike bracelets. We found out where the Eye of Antimony is. It's at the stream.
Go back to talking about here for...
I read it. He's probably hiding there too. Also, I'm the king of the sky.
No, that's not the voice.
Alright, he's yours. He's all yours. I'll try to get more information on the pirate fleet. Very well.
Did he say where the temple is?
No. Shame, isn't it? Looks like we gotta have to actually... I bet it's in Junktown.
I bet it's in the other town. All that I can do to help Master Baruch, who's very busy, is make a good cup of tea and serve it to him along with my great million-god smile.
You're right, actually. I bet it's in the capital, because wouldn't that be where you keep your temple?
Also, there's a big giant building there.
Also, there's a giant building around. Well, if you're not
But-
already there.
I guess that's marriage.
If you're not already there, like, what do you mean? Aren't you already at nuts?
No,
That looks
I'm
like
at
a
annoyed.
Straylee's temple, huh?
Excuse me,
Yes, yes, how can I help you?
my name is Philia Felice, a priestess from Seingald. You pulled my wire.
You pulled my wire. There you go. Press the PlayStation button. No, leave it, it's charging.
I'd like to ask you something.
Oh, priestess, you must have traveled a long way from Seingald. Oh, what? And now what would you like to ask me?
I believe a statue has been brought here.
No, I haven't heard a thing about any statue.
Then, did Lydon visit this temple?
The high priest does not visit, so they're lying. Cool.
Okay, I understand. Let's go. She's gonna show us the secret way in, isn't she? It's
Definitely.
strange.
What?
I only said Lydon's name. But the man knew that Lydon was a high priest. Is that unusual for him to know the name of a high priest?
Please spare us your ignorance. Lydon's not a high-ranking bishop or archbishop. He's right, though. We actually established that he was kind of low rank for the
Yeah.
priests at other temples wouldn't know the name of a mere high priest.
Hey, back off! I believe Leon is right. This can
Of
only
course course I am.
Oh, I fucked up her voice. I can only mean that he's somehow connected to Lydon. I've been using Atwater's voice the entire time for Amelia.
Then if we grill them for information, I don't think so. They're just a bunch of useless underlings. Light bulb.
How about sneaking in during the night? Then I'll stay at the temple.
That's not allowed.
I'll be able to unlock the back door from inside when it gets dark.
Fine, I'm doing it.
Mary's been really quiet since she joined the party. Like, since she
All
joined,
right.
like, everybody's been here.
We'll stay at the inn and wait until nightfall.
Good luck, Philia. I'll be fine, since Clement will be with me.
Don't you worry about a thing. Also,
Okay,
I'm the king in disguise.
okay, I'm leaving now.
We're waiting at the inn. Why are you sweating?
It's hot.
Gross.
Strange faces.
In my sleep at night. Stop right there. Let me guess. You're gonna say foreigners are no good, right?
Oh no, not at all. I see catastrophe and the loss of all hope in the future.
What do you mean by that?
You will be unable to escape the darkness that will surround you. Your destiny cannot be changed. She didn't ask for money.
Weird.
It's the tavern, not the inn.
Whew.
And it's up over here, next to the
Work.
I'll have to give the show a shot.
What?
Show that covered
You got a chance then?
like, surprisingly enough, there's a couple of things in there that I like.
Is it
Please
grind fiction?
Yeah.
Let's go. Our destination is the temple. Nom. Nom.
Back door is supposed to be left open.
Well, there's a garden path on the left, so. It's so dark.
Stan?
Is that you, Philia? Where are you?
Wait just a minute. I'll turn on the light on.
Is that a good idea? 'Cause I don't feel like it is.
There. There are priests patrolling the palace. The place. Please be careful.
Okay, I will. How am I gonna know when the priests be? Can we fight them?
We're supposed to avoid them.
I want to fight them
I know you do. You always want to do the fighting.
because it's so boring to avoid them. Die, infidels, die! Also,
Well, yeah, we are fighting.
I'm the king in disguise.
I thought they would have just kicked us out.
I was like, whoa, they're traitors.
True.
Mount Soldier. Whoa.
Oh, wow. I love how they're not old men.
Oh, they got twists. None of them had hair in there.
Yeah, in the video, they were all, like, when they first showed up, they were the old men from before. The twin old men.
Yeah. They got monsters on the side of the hell, man. Ice needle. Ice make needle. Whoa, new skills for levels.
No, one was a level up, one was a skill.
There was 2 level ups and 2 new skills. There's 2
Oh.
things overlap. Please get me out of here. What happened? What happened? I was locked up by a bunch of goons who said they were acting in the name of some high priest.
Was it Lydon?
Yes, that sounds about right.
He used to be my mentor. Tell me what happened.
I was performing my evening prayers in the cathedral, and this man Lydon came visiting with a large statue. That traitor. They took over the temple and locked me up, and now here I am before you. How many of them were there? There were at least 30 men, I think. Are they in the cathedral? I don't know, but there is an underground tunnel that's accessed from the cathedral. I see. Can you get me out of here? Sure, I'll open the door now. Wait, don't open it yet. Leon, how can we be sure that he's not a monster? Wait a minute, I'm not. Man, you're too paranoid. I'd rather not take any chances. We'll leave him in here.
I agree with him.
Okay, I understand. We'll take care of the enemy. You'll be safer here, so please stay put. I understand. I'm counting on you. I don't understand. Let him out.
Right?
Be the man's.
Let's see.
That's the point.
Okay, more stuff.
Why does a temple have a dungeon?
Traders, I guess.
Traitors? I didn't realize that the priest's job was to arrest people who are traitors.
Like traders within the church.
Kick them out, excommunicate them. Is that not something they do?
I would think so. Where am I going? Okay.
Upstairs, I guess. Wow, Stan. You're so bad at navigating in the dark. What?
I was gonna keep going, but I stopped myself.
Stop yourself from what?
From being upset.
I'm just channeling Leon. He sucks, remember? He hates Stan for some reason.
No! Why did I leave? Where's the cathedral?
You're in the cathedral, are you?
I'm at the opening.
Cathedral. Go upstairs.
We just came from
No,
a...
we came from
oh.
the left side. Who's that? Also, I'm the king in disguise.
I love how the images are an old man, but then you come here and they're all young.
Let me just take a quick sip of my fountain of youth juice.
And somehow also become women and men.
Well, that's just the ones you didn't see. What are you gonna do about my bataille? Oh. Yes, Rudy, thank you so much for helping us.
Searching for gold
She
again.
looks for money instead.
She's money-centric.
Oh, you want to check our new spells and stuff? We did
Yeah,
get a bunch
sure.
of new stuff. I'm gonna have to write down. You got a new stuff. You had eruption earlier.
I got new skills too.
Tiger blade. See, it exists. It's real. The tiger blade is real. Favor ray. I got nothing. Firewall. Whoa, antidote. Nice.
She has a lot.
Hammer blow for Chaltier. Whoa, she's got a lot of fire spells, attack spells.
Yeah.
She got like one of every element.
Of course, we can't see.
You could
her.
swap her out for.
Yeah.
Maybe swap her out for. Replace.
Yeah, because this is what our party was before she left.
Yeah.
Also, he's the lowest level.
Which is kind of funny, but it's probably because he wasn't in combat.
Yeah. The amount of XP he's getting is less.
If it exists at all. It's pitch black. Is anyone here? If there's really a secret room, they're probably inside it. You're right. Let's look for the entrance. Oh, we've seen that kind of thing before. It's the same setup we saw at the temple at Senegal. Do they take us for idiots? I think they do, because like that lever is not
Leather
well
is
hidden.
so freaking obvious.
This is like a pretty straightforward walk up, eh? Yeah.
Just to make sure.
We're gonna find the Eye of Atomini already. This room looks exactly like the room where the Eye of Atomoni was kept.
Ooh.
What are you doing there? Yikes! Is that light on? Ah, I see we have some rodents here. I didn't think you would be able to follow us this far. But unfortunately, what you're looking for is no longer here. So the Eye of Atomoni was at this temple. Yes, but it was taken again by Lydon. Oh, so that's not Lydon.
I knew it! Lydon was here!
I saw you this afternoon, as I suspected you were an imposter.
No, she's an actual priestess. Speak for yourselves! Why don't you reveal your true identities?
Fake? We're perfectly respectable priests. We swore our allegiance to Lydon's vision. The Eye of Atimony will control the world. And when that happens, we will reign supreme over the world. We will make them understand that humans are powerless before the great Eye of Atimony. Hey, you're no different than us. We're different from you fools. Thanks. We have been blessed by Atimony as the chosen ones.
That's heresy! Atimony's love is universal!
Nonsense! The complex teachings of Atimony are beyond the grasp of a simpleton like you.
No, Atimony is...
Enough. We have no time for theological arguments. We have no use for you fools. If you tell us where Lydon went, we'll let you go. Oh, I don't know about that, but I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. All we need to do is sit back and watch Lydon's monster army take control of the world. The monster army? Do you know what the monster's source of life is? It's lens. Well, I mean, that's where you get them, so it makes sense. Oberon Corporation's cargo ships are pirated for their lens shipments. The lens is then used to produce monsters. That can't be. That kind of technology shouldn't exist now. What? No, we can't. No, I can't believe that she's leaving us in the middle of a stream.
Look, you do it.
Yes. I unfortunately can't do anything right now. We're going to have to wait for Ada to come back. Well, I hope you guys are having a good time. I feel like we're gonna have a lot of not gaming in this stream, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, okay. You became somebody. Dogs. Oh, dude. Okay. Sorry, I don't know. Check out now. Oh, dude, let's go. Useless facts about Dark Souls 2. I love this stuff.
Find the old bell helm chilling in the snow on the edge of a cliff
Dog,
in the frozen
bell
Outlaws
helms?
DLC. This helmet will completely negate headshots on your character, and if that wasn't awesome enough, it'll also make a bell sound if you do get hit in the head. If you ever thought your character animations
That's so
were a
funny.
little bit goofy,
Shout out
take
the
a
bird.
good look at your health bar. When you're at low HP, your character will hunch over and breathe heavily. It doesn't affect actual gameplay, but be sure to heal up so you can stand tall and proud.
We know this, but a lot of games do that, which is kind of cool.
Realism, right? No? Oh. Well, you still may find it cool that your sword swings displace air and will cause flames to flicker. Now that is a useless fact.
That is
For the
kinda
most
cool.
part, Majula is a peaceful place, but if you really
Right.
crave death and destruction, you can kill the group of piggies. And if you dispatch them 12 times, they will evolve into 2 boars. And if you kill those boars 12 more times, it will further evolve into 1 giant undead boar. How fun. Useless
What happens if I
fact.
kill that one 12 times, huh? Is there a point to killing the giant boar? Also, killing them 12 times is just preventing them from respawning. It's interesting that they actually just turn into a different monster afterwards. I don't actually hate that. That's kind of cool. No,
You've tried oxtail and ribeye, but have you
I
ever
haven't,
tried the most
unfortunately.
tender and juicy kind of meat in your pho?
It's pho, dude.
If you're giving Vietnamese spot, try asking for the bowl cut of meat in your pho. And you can have a bowl full of these nuts in your mouth.
Yeah. I can't believe she got me. There's a person in the comments saying, you know what, it's my fault for trusting your pho opinions. You go to conventions anymore, so you throw back to 2012 or you can long drink it. Oh, dude. Hydrogen peroxide on a really nasty wound, dude. Okay, help is supposed to. Oh, dude, don't spoil Metroid Prime for me. The rules of all. The nymph mod. Okay, cool. Is this? Oh yeah. Love Dark Souls 3. In this movie, they say blood can be removed with seltzer water and lemon. Vampire tries to bite other vampire.
Why are you looking at how to remove blood?
It's vampire comics.
Oh. I was like, that's such a normal thing that women know how to deal with.
Nasty food stream? What does that mean?
Your pickle stuff. We have a bottle of pickle vodka that you've never used.
Dog, they should do that. Yeah. I have to actually get it. I haven't baked anything in like a long time too.
I know. Do you still want to do that, or do you just want to try the pickle vodka?
I do want to do it. I was thinking about it today too. I do want to do it. I just don't know what I'm actually gonna do. Some people suggested actually streaming the cooking too, and I was like,
That's a bit more for our setup. Like, we can't just...
I want to do it because I said I'd do it. That's the very base minimum of it.
I think the only way you could film the cooking aspect of it is if you use the camera. Use the...
The tripod?
Yeah, the phone.
No, I know. Probably. It's only a matter of time. Lydon will assume control of weakened countries one by one with the power of the Eye of Etymony. I'm surprised that Lydon was behind the pirating of Len's cargo ships near
Pirating?
Fitzgerald.
Can you say it properly?
No, I did say it properly.
No, pirating.
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 Pirate.
Piratine.
Because when you have the P-I, you say pie.
Pirating.
Your streak for annoying people has continued.
Oh, dude, I'm so awful these days. Even the mere interruption of the lens supply to Sign God will help our cause. It will disrupt their economy because lens is an important part of Sign God's industry and finance. Since the lens is also used to create monsters, it's truly a case of killing two birds with one stone. Are you due for a sleep times? Well, I've had enough idle chatter. We won't allow you to interfere with light on.
I need something hot around my belly.
Alright. We will destroy you now. Attack them. Whoa. 6.
Oh, I missed the speed regulated.
How many? Oh, just a regular. It's the same group of enemies.
Yep.
Oh, when they're away. That's right. Ah, funny numbers. All it does is lower my defense. Acid rain.
Why does she take so for glasses and links? You did not do that well.
Wow.
You blinked.
Always a critic.
You went. No, it's.
Oh, okay, an actual boss. Hell, hold up. We might be cooking, chat. We're gaming. Never mind. It's the same group of enemies.
I don't know why they didn't give us the High Priest.
It's the same. Why is one man 6 more of the same type of people? What the hell do you mean?
Right? Guess who's looking for gold again?
Well, at least you found some, I guess.
You find some every time.
Level up. What powerless lackeys. Well, at least we know what our next destination is.
Which is... Where did they say it was going?
Go next. I think it's Sangol, no? Where is it? Finskald.
They were saying that they were cutting off... They were doing the parting scheme and cutting off Steingeld. But where did they say they were going?
I think it's Fitzgold, actually. But... We're going to Fitzgold, right? Exactly. Okay, I understand. Let's call it a day and find an inn so we can get some rest. You are now wanted fugitives. We look forward to serving you again. Thank you. Oh, dude, we... Yeah. You know, blowing on it, though. I don't know what you're doing by blowing on it, but...
It eases some of the pain. Wait, I thought
You're
they said-
still activating your... We did sleep. I think the implication is that we already had our nap. You're just activating your nerves again, though, so...
It hurts when I'm playing.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta let it heal. Put a little hold on it, but...
Holy shit.
You can say whenever you want, darling. Been doing it for 2.5 hours almost.
Get out of my way!
I think we need a boat to get to Fitzgerald right now. Whoa! That's a lizard. That's what we're calling a lizard.
I think it's the hornet.
The hornet's a bug.
Oh.
Oh, she actually did the antidote. Oh my god, she's better than freaking...
Colette or,
Oh, it's not a healer. It was a Estelle, I think, that just wouldn't heal the...
Oh my god, yes!
Was it Estelle? I feel like...
No, it was... Shiria.
No.
Shiria sucked.
Sherry isn't that bad.
But between her, like,
I'm just
her
surprised
and
that we got the healing that fast. I got poisoned for 5 seconds and an antidote spell was already coming out.
Yeah. So I think it was her and...
I think Estelle was pretty bad. She'd just heal you instead of actually taking care of the the status effect. Magilu also, because the status effects in Berseria were kind of weird.
Yeah.
Very well, are you ready? Aye aye, Captain.
Yeah, because it was those two that were the worst. And we were like, even... Well, at one point we were like, Shiria is better. And then at another point we were like, ah! We didn't mind
Like,
Symphonia
why am I
too
still
much.
taking damage and you don't want to just do the thing? That's because Rain was busted. And she was like, oh, you know what? I'm casting Nurse every second of every day. And you're like, stop! And she's like, no!
We're like, conserve your MP! Nope.
MP? What's that? Nurse! Revitalized! No! Stop it!
She was the best healer we've had.
Kratos was like,
I'm not messing with her.
don't overdo it. She said, don't wait. He said,
We've arrived.
we'll go see Eileen. She's in charge of the Fitzgerald region. We should be able to see her if we go to the Rembrandt mansion. I just want to kind of save, honestly, if I'm being real. We gotta find a safe one to go outside. Oh, safe one. Wow, they got crabs here. Alright, folks, hope you guys enjoyed today's stream of Lay Tales of Destiny. I'm done for the day. I'm done for the weekend, too. I'm not sure. I'm looking at my finances. And whilst we should be doing Papers, Please on Monday, I don't think I can currently afford it. So what I'm thinking is we might delay Papers, Please until the next week after. Start it then when I got a paycheck and we can buy it. I know I said it's relatively cheap because it's an indie game and in general it's just not very... It's 13 bucks. I don't know. We're either doing Papers, Please or we're going to do the new content, the Hildebrand stuff on Final Fantasy 14. But I think that Papers, Please is probably going to be a little more interesting overall and for now. And yeah. Yep. I don't know. It depends on like what I have to, if any. We'll figure it out. Anyway, until then, we are raising funds for ExtraLife. Thank you to everyone who donated. Thank you to everyone who subs that gets translated into a donation. Thank you to everyone who donates gets translated into something.
Thursday I'm gonna do my 8 hours.
Thursday?
Yeah.
8 hours?
Yeah.
All right.
I'd like to do the 24 hours, but I don't think my medication will let
So
me.
I'm not streaming Thursday. But you don't.
No.
Okay, cool.
Wait.
What time are you doing it?
What's this Thursday?
The 11th.
Okay, fine. I'd probably start around 9 a.m.
And you'd finish at 5?
Yeah. I might go a bit longer.
Oh, I could stream in the evening.
It's Thursday. We'd be doing this.
Yeah, if you're still awake for stuff, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the day.
I just wouldn't do the morning stream, that's all.
Yeah. I feel bad because like I'm not gonna be able to do the full 24 hours, but that's because my medication won't let
Yeah,
me.
it's fine. I don't think anyone...
I still want to try, even if I haven't raised anything.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, cool. So Ada's going to be doing a 24-hour stream. 24-hour.
An
8-hour stream this week, Thursday. She'll be streaming whatever the hell she wants. I will be not streaming this Thursday. All the more reason to not do a new playthrough this week, but yeah, okay. Alright, well then, that's it for today. I hope you folks enjoyed. Peace out.